Hello and welcome to Celebrate Living History. This is Bev Wilkinson speaking. Today we meet Ian. He runs an online training company. We are on the quest to interview business owners over the age of 60. This week we talk to Ian Oliver, who is CEO of National Training in South Melbourne, Australia. Can you tell me a little bit about your business and what you do? I've always enjoyed the challenge of fixing things. I started as a consultant at Talent 2, Old Morgan and Banks Group, to sort out a business problem 3 years before they purchased a group of training companies and were now losing serious money with no obvious plan to recover. In the end, they gave the training companies away to get rid of the headaches. It took nearly 2 years to get the training companies on track with a clear and sustainable business model that matches my lifestyle. I now run an online training company as an accredited private RTO. We offer predominantly diploma-level courses in business, HR, project management, logistics, accounting, and leadership. The training company makes money and has a clear business plan. What motivates you to keep working after 60? Don't really think about being over 60. I enjoy making a difference to people's lives and careers. Our students want to gain a tertiary qualification. Over 80% are in full-time employment, and we support them in achieving their career and personal goals. Again, the intellectual challenge, staying up to speed with new age social media marketing tools, tinkering with words on the website, using Google Analytics to track the success and path of ads from the ad click that was of interest through to the paid enrollment, social media advertising, blogging, influencing people to visit my website. The business is successful and growing. Over the years, I have consulted and provided advice to large and small organizations. Now I have an opportunity to make that happen on my own terms. What do you like most about having your own business? No longer need to worry about company politics and entertaining some managers who are focused on building their company profile. Forces you to work outside of your comfort zone, being fully accountable. If it needs to be fixed, that's my job. I cannot deflect to others, deal with a hostile customer, read development, and implement new learning materials. Fix the printer, constantly enhancing and questioning the look and feel of the website to be a proactive generator of business, chase bad depth, etc., etc. My hours are my own. I can work from home or overseas. This means I need to keep my business model straightforward and not flex too much to accommodate the variation requests, especially corporates. What have been some of the struggles you have faced with running your own business? Disengagement from past business practices is slower and more difficult than I would have liked. Often, it is simpler to change the resource and start with a clean sheet. Not tough enough in following my gut instincts. Low-hanging fruit looks good, but is too often a major distraction. What are some of the most important lessons you have learnt in life? Do your own research. You may think it's a great idea and everyone will be of the same thinking as you. Sometimes this is not the case. Learn to let go. Ask questions. How does this work? Show me. Don't be afraid to ask the same question again until you are satisfied. It was a standing office joke that I had Alzheimer's, as I often asked the same question twice or 3 times to make sure the job I wanted done had been done. Often people will try to bluff or fob you off, too complicated, highly technical, too hard for you to understand. You do not need to be a genius to unravel a fishing line, a business process, or SEO triggers. What advice would you give to the younger generation? Keep asking questions. What value does this step that I do add? Don't be afraid to change careers or jobs. You should always be able to learn something new every day. Don't be afraid to do someone else's job, especially someone who reports to you. Maybe they have gone on holidays for a couple of weeks. You will often be amazed at what you discover, and what you thought was happening is not often the case. It is extremely difficult to change employees' habits and preferences. Retraining, reskilling, or change management is one of the hardest and misused processes in management. If you could jump into a time machine, what era would you visit and why? Not really interesting going backwards, forward 50 or 150 years, so many questions unanswered. Are we going to be ruled by minority opinionated groups? Will the world get into a lemming state? Will we learn to reverse or manage global warming? Endless questions. Does Australia become the food bowl to Asia? That was Ian Oliver, who is the CEO of National Training in South Melbourne, Australia. This is Bev Wilkinson speaking for Celebrate Living History. I hope you have a wonderful day. If you'd like to see Ian's story online, visit us at www.celebratelivinghistory.com.au. Thank you. Cheers.